Alrighty friends, welcome back to another great fabulous show. Today on this one is gonna be my pen build. Now if you guys see my last video, you've seen that I started it, right? I put the post in the ground, you know, we let the cement cure. Now, well, it's been a couple days, so their barking is always like timed with me talking to the camera. Go figure. I think because I'm working, they think they have to work. I don't know. But that's my great old Ollie there. She's my girl. Anyways, guys, what we're going to do is just continue on with the pin build. I'm not going to finish that all today. I'm going to put a bunch of clips together and, you know, you can see it all in one video, which is this video. But, and I have a playlist. I did a pin build playlist, and I'll put the links down below. And you're probably wondering, well, why are you doing it again, right? Well, in case I missed something or something like that, you know, the pin design is pretty much going to be the same. So, you know, go look at the playlist, look at this video right here, you know, put the missing pieces together, and just in case I missed anything. So I'm going to do this one a little different, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm ready to get started, guys. So let's just have at it. I got most of the supplies out here already. Got the sheet metal, my 2x4s. The pressure treated is already in the ground. Got my sawhorses ready. Skill saw. Just need to get a cord out here to plug it into. And my level. Gotta have a level screw gun. And Ollie. Hey Ollie. Thanks for protecting this little area for me overnight, okay? You too, fritters. Appreciate it. Now our next move is to put these little crossboards in between the roof supports. Now usually you'd want them like that, so they'd be stronger. But these are pretty short right here. So I'm gonna put them up in here just like that. If they're short, they're not gonna bend. Just got done raking around the edges here along the bottom, because our next step is going to be laying down some hardware cloth. Yeah, so you want to rake it away, so that way you can somewhat bury the hardware cloth and then use what you pulled out to cover it back up. Okay, so I slapped some hardware cloth down here, but I ran out. Now usually before I move on, I would do around the whole area with hardware cloth, but wifey is in town picking that stuff up, so thought I'd take advantage of the most time I have and do some other things that I can do without the hardware cloth. So I'm hanging up some OSB, and I think I'll slap some welded wire on the sides here. But reason is I like to do the hardware cloth first, is so that way, here, let me show you here. The plywood or OSB can cover it along the lip there. You know what I mean? I don't want to put the hardware cloth outside of the OSB. I want to put it on the inside. But like I said, I ran out, so we're going to do some other things that we can get done without it. Here's that welded wire that I work with. Really a fan of this, guys. The openings are 1x2, very small. And yeah, this stuff, once you cut it out, you can just like slap these pieces on like panels, you know? Alrighty guys, I'm gonna catch you up on everything I've done. I'm gonna call it a day also. But wifey came through with the hardwire cloth. It is all around the bottom edges, like so. Yeah, I'm gonna put another piece of plywood here, some OSB. There's some welded wire on the sides there. And yeah, the roof supports are all up. And I even framed out the door here. That's not the door itself, but just the frame. You know, got it pretty sturdy. Always do the door last. I learned the hard way on that one. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, let me show you the OSB back here. Back wall is complete. Yeah, some good OSB. Now, oh yeah, before I forget, in case I don't tell you guys later on in the video, if you want this OSB to last, paint it. Finish it, paint it, protect it, because it does not like to get wet. You know, any board, any piece of wood that gets wet and dry will rot, but OSB, even faster. So if you want to add years to it, paint this stuff. It will last if you paint it right. And then you have to go over and paint it again, you know. Anyways, yeah, let me stand back and show you what we got going on so far. It's looking pretty nice, huh? I'm proud of it. Looking pretty. Prettier than this mess out here. Woo! Someone got down. Well, that's for sure. Now here's one of my older pens. Now this has been painted. Probably can use some more paint. But you know, I think I'm good for a while. But eventually, yeah, some more paint. You know, I picked a color that, you know, looked sort of like the original look, you know, because I like the original new wood look. And I didn't want something too loud. So just a nice subtle paint is what I kind of went for here. Yeah, I'm gonna show the back wall too. You see? It looks somewhat like the original OSB color, doesn't it? Yeah, see, I didn't want to get like a bright red or a bright blue or anything like that. I was gonna go with the navy green, but then I thought, you know what, I like the look of the OSB color, so I just picked something a little off of that, you know. Yeah, just want to share that with you. And then we're going to cut out this piece right here. This is where the door is going to go. And we'll use this wire for the door itself. Okay guys, now I know you've been watching me staple away, okay? And that staple gun is good. If you staple the crap out of that welded wire, it will stay. But one thing I do recommend is some of these fencing staples, guys, to go back over it and hit them, you know, all in the corners, you know, a few in the middle and stuff like that. You know, I mean, if you can want to do this throughout the whole pen, that's even better. But, you know, I found a combination of these and the smaller staples work pretty good. Now these are fencing staples, and when I was a kid, we used to call them horseshoe staples. I don't know, people still do that. Maybe it's a Generation X thing, I don't know. And I couldn't find the hammer to show you guys that deal, so I got the old flints and pliers here. So yeah, let me show you for example. Alrighty folks, if you guys are still with me, I really appreciate it, man. I'm over here sweating my tail off, working really hard and trying to get this all done, you know. I only have a short period of time to do it, and just trying to get as much done as I can. And doing this video and, you know, taking little breaks here and there, messing with the dogs and the birds. But yeah, if you guys are still with me, you guys are the real deal, and I appreciate you guys. So let's see what we got done so far and how much further we need to go. And of course, the new pen is by my yellow and red golden pheasants. All right, so now we're at the point where all the welded wire is down, all the hardware cloth is around the sides and stuff. So yeah, well, we need to put some dirt on that and bury it, but you know, that stuff can wait. That's just labor intensive, you know, put it off stuff. Anyways, so we got the door left. Let me back up here. So yeah, we got the door left here, which I just cut out, and we have the roof panels to put on. I mean, those two things right there makes it an enclosure, you know. You know, the little interior decor, if you will, you know, that can come later. But I do need to put the flowering plum right around here somewhere, just like the rest of them back there. And yeah, I'm out of English ivy too. I need to pick up one of those plants, put on the corner there. But anyways, yeah, roof panels is the next step. Yeah, so I always do the door last because I don't know, I realized when I was a kid, whenever I would do the door first, and then when I would get everything done, sometimes, you know, things get a little tweaked and the door doesn't fit properly anymore. So I always do the door last. Great news! I found the hammer, even though now I don't need it. Okay, the roof is done. All the sheet metal is in place. Everything went smoothly. Well, there was a lot of choice words, but that's the way it goes. Choice words make the day go by better. All right, guys. So now we are off to work on the door. Now, I admit I jumped the gun a little bit. Okay, I already cut out the pieces. This is just 2x4s right here, 4 pieces right there. And you can see I cut them at a 45-degree angle on each one, so I can place them all together with screws on both ends. But what will really bring it together is when I slap this hard wire cloth, or I'm sorry, this welded wire right on top of it. And then we got some more cutting to do. Oh yay. So yeah, slap that stuff on there and cut it out. We'll hang a door. Okay guys, now it's time to hang the door. And this time, I got some hinges. Oh, I didn't tell you guys? Yeah, my last pin build, I built the whole thing and didn't have any hinges to hang the door. Yeah, so I had to scrounge around the yard and look for some. Yeah, check it out. One of the hinges I found off an old door, our house door. And then an old gate hinge I found in the shop there. Yeah, but I had to get it done, you know? It works. Now here we have the latch assembly. This one little tip I want to give you guys is sometimes when you buy these latches, they give you these little tiny screws. Now I just save these, put them away in the shop for smaller projects or something like that. But I like to use my own screws that'll get a better bite on this wood here. Okay guys, we got the pin done pretty much. I mean, we can just put some birds in there, some food and water, and it's ready to go. But I want to show you something else. See this little latch thing right here? Now, typically I don't like the spring loaded because you're always fighting with it kind of, you know. But I put this latch on the inside of the door. That way when you're working with the birds and you can just shut yourself in and you don't have to worry about the birds getting out. All right, SplittinTracks crew, we are done. Just a couple little touches here and there, but for the most part, yeah, that's complete. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do another pin build, even though I have a playlist with the pin build, but, you know, why not do another one? You know, we might have some missing pieces here and there, so, yeah, so check it out, guys. There it is. Can't even tell which one it is. They all look identical, huh? Yep. Fun little project. Now, of course, I have to bury this hardware cloth, and yeah, you guys don't want to see me do all that, so, but for the most part, it is done. Yeah, very pleased with my work. We finally have completed the half moon circle around here, but there is something else I need to do, and you guys will have to see it on another video. But see my flowering plum trees, one in front of each pin. See that? I need to go out and buy one for this one. And the English ivy idea that I'm gonna have it creep along the sides. And so far, that plan seems like it's gonna work, because this stuff looks healthy. And it's taken off, so yeah. We're ready to rock and roll, guys. Get some more birds, huh? Hatch some birds, buy some birds. Birds, birds, birds. Yep, we'll have that new flowering plum about right there somewhere. Yeah, so look out my future videos for that one, guys. Anyways, yeah, I just have a mess to clean up. You know, tools everywhere. Staple gun, blocks, but I'm gonna go take a break. Yeah, buddy, much deserved break. That's how I lose my hammers, guys. That's how I lose any tools around here. I need to like paint them like bright orange or yellow or something, because I leave them hanging around like this. I go to clean the yard and I forget this, then leaves get on top of it and blah blah blah, and then it's a lost cause. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging with me. I hope you enjoyed this pin build, and like I said, I'll put the link below to that playlist of the other pin builds that I did. Yeah, just put anything together. You know, you might get a couple ideas from me, and it might not be your go-to design like it is mine, you know, but anyways, I just hope you enjoyed the video. So until next time, guys, this has been from SplittinTracks Pheasantry, thanking y'all, and peace.